to be announcing which winter 2021 anime I'll be reacting to. And to get it out of the way, I'll be reacting to everything. I'm gonna be giving everything a watch, and I'm gonna try to react to everything for as long as humanly possible. At least when it comes to the winter season. So don't worry. For anyone that wondering, Anime Cable react to this 2020 anime, I'll be reacting to it as long as it's a non-sequel and a non-spin-off. Now, if it's a sequel or a spin-off, then the only ones I'll be reacting to when it comes to sequels are going to be the Promised Neverland sequel. I'll be reacting to the new Pretty Cure anime, I think the tropical one. I'm going to be reacting to that. I'll obviously be reacting to Promised Neverland Season 2, of course. And also, hello, Extra Dick. Hope you're having a great, safe, and fantastic day right now. And also hope everyone's also having a great and a happy new year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm going to be reacting to everything pretty much. And let's see. Oh yeah, I'm actually really pumped up for Re:Zero Season 2 Part 2. That's the one I'm excited for the most. But yeah, hope that answers any of your questions. Oh, and one more thing before I go, I would like to say, and again, hello Anime Doji and Extra Thick. But before I go, I'd like to say I will also be reacting to every single hentai for 2021. And for that, that's different. For hentai, those, I'll actually be reacting to those no matter if it's a sequel or a spin-off. So that's the contrast there. For animes, I'm only limited to everything that isn't a sequel or a spin-off because there's way too many animes. For hentai, I can do it because there's a limited amount of hentai. So I actually can react to those. And I did it for last year. But yeah. Yes, Animated OG. Horimiya is a non-sequel, non-spin-off, so I will be reacting to that. Definitely. Oh, and also thank you very much, Extra Thick. I also hope you have a great day also. And it was really fun reacting to Grand Carnival. It was a bundle of fun. And aside from that, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I've reacted to all the non-sequel, non-spin-off animes for the spring 2020, summer 2020, and now officially, since in 1 minute, the fall 2020 season is going to end, but I have now reacted to all the fall 2020 anime. So that's why I'm going to try to go react to everything in the winter 2021 season, because I'm like, yo, I did it for 3 seasons straight. Now it's officially done. Now winter 2021 has truly started because it's 12 a.m. now. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm going to try to react to everything for winter 2021. Since I reacted to everything for 3 seasons straight, might as well go... Well, actually, yeah, 3 seasons straight. Might as well go for a 4th season because why not, right? For the extra fun. Yes, Anime Doji. Pretty much if I was already reacting to it in the fall season, then yes, I will be reacting to that going into the winter Anime Doji. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not doing drops. Hell, I'm even going to try to finish off Tomiko, even though that series has turned some of my hairs freaking white watching that series. I will also finish off that series too. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, but yes, I'll also be watching Season 2 of the Quintessential Tron Triplets, for those of you curious. I almost forgot to mention that one. But yeah, that will also be in my reaction lineup. Oh, yes, man. I'm hopped up. For Radio of Healer, oh boy. Someone's going to have to remind me, but for Radio of Healer, I'm going to be sharing my reaction to that on my Twitter. On my Twitter, yes. I rarely use the Twitter. I should have used it last season, but I didn't because of lack of time, but I'm pumped up for Radio of Healer. Oh, man. I always love seeing me some rage. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for it though. All jokes aside. Oh, and Beastars Season 2. I almost forgot to mention y'all. And yes, I'll be reacting to Beastars Season 2. Of course. Y'all don't have to worry about that. And of course, I'll be reacting to to Majutsu Orphan Haguru Tabi Kimuluk Ken. Of naturally be reacting to that. So don't worry, y'all. Anything that I reacted to previously, those are going to be guaranteed reactions. So you don't have to worry about that. So yeah. Hope that about covers it. Oh, and now I found out the name for the Precure that's going to get the new one that's going to replace Healing Good Precure. Yes, I'll be reacting to Tropical Rouge Precure. Of course, I ain't going to miss that one. Really? Twitter's already attacking it? Damn! First episode hasn't even premiered yet. Okay. Well, either way, I'm really excited for it. I'm definitely curious to see what they're going to do in that series, considering the fact that usually when it comes to controversial series extra thick, they usually end up doing well. Case in point, when it comes to like a lot of these animes, like say Uzaki-chan, that anime had controversy, but guess what? That got a season 2. You know what else had controversy? Ichizoka Reviews had a controversy, had a season 2. Ironically enough, seems like the controversy boosts the sales of a series, so I actually hope the controversy exists so that I can get more seasons. I'm like, good. Let there be controversy so that the series can get more seasons. That's my opinion on it. You know? Because that's how it's usually been done historically. Because I've been keeping up with everything the last few seasons. I've been noticing that the more controversy, the better. That's just how it usually goes with anime. Oh! And for those of you curious, yes, I'll be continuing my reactions to things like, say, Mushoku Tensei. And also, wow, I reacted to so many series that some of the names slipped me by. That's literally how many animes I have in my reaction lineup where I'm like, I have to actually look up on my video list to see what I reacted to. Oh, I'll also be reacting to Yojo Shaicho, of course. More episodes of that. I really liked its first episode. And, yeah. Surprisingly enough, some of the... Oh! I almost forgot to mention the skating anime. I'll be reacting to the next episode for that one for sure. For those of you that are also wondering about that. So you don't have to worry about that, y'all. I'll be pretty much reacting to everything. Huh. Well, here's the thing extra thick. Goblin Slayer really blew up. It's popular, but it's not super popular. Because in Japan, it did well enough to get a season 2, but it didn't do that well to be like, it sold gangbusters. But it did do well, though. Goblin Slayer. But yeah, it did well, though. I wouldn't say it blew up, though, because I think in that season, like, I think it was... What season did Goblin Slayer air again? I know something was, like, the dominating factor. Because remember Goblin Slayer, I read that it's sold in, like, in the good zone for Blu-rays? But not in, like, the epic tier. Like, when it comes to, like, blowing up is, say, on the tier of Jujutsu Kaisen or Love Live and Nijiasaki School Idol Club. Those, like, are selling 10,000. Those are, like, blow-ups. Anything like that's like a 10K seller, those are blow-ups. Everything else, it's a good success. Well, I guess you could argue, though, there are exceptions to that, though. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be reacting to that Jordan Avion, for sure. I'm actually excited for it. I remember there was a series that was popular, though, that didn't necessarily sell Blu-rays. I'm trying to remember. What was it? It'll come back to me later. I'll remember it in due time. And yes, I'll be reacting to SKA Infinity. Don't worry, Animated Doji. That reaction, it'll be coming. It'll be coming. Definitely. Oh, and Jordan Avion, just so you know that, I guess, since you just really joined, I will be reacting to all the hentai that will be releasing next year. Because I did it for 2020 somehow. I don't even know how I did. Actually, no. Here's how I did it. There were some days I only slept like 3 hours to 5 just to react to all the H animes. I'm like... And that's mostly because of Tommy Asagi. Because Tommy Asagi wasn't even on the release calendars. Like, literally, Tommy Asagi. Didn't even know the franchise existed. Then I saw this thing called Tommy Asagi, and they had an episode. Then I realized they had 23 and 22 episodes, and I'm like, oh no. I have to catch up with this. Thankfully, though, I pulled it off with Tommy Asagi, though. And it was worth it. But damn was it tough to catch up. I didn't sleep much. As for let's see. It has to be a glitch, extra thick when it comes to the Anime Doji's messages being retracted. Has to be glitches. That's my guess. I could be wrong though. As for Black Clover, I'm probably not gonna check out Black Clover Anime Doji. I heard too many bad things about that series. Aside from bad visuals from Studio Pierrot, save for a few key episodes, infinite filler. Asta is not a great main character, and people say Black Clover has like a lack of stakes because characters will die and then they'll be revived, and they'll die and they'll be revived, and it's pretty much falls into the cliches. So I'm likely not gonna check out Black Clover unless I get like a Patreon request, which that's the only way I see myself seeing that series. Other than that, I'm probably gonna just keep my distance away from Black Clover. Just too much baggage regarding that series, you know? I mean, that may be the case, but just too much negative baggage around Black Clover, though. You know? That's why I don't have much interest in reacting to it. Or seeing it, for that matter. Because I'm currently trying to react to all the normal animes, and Black Clover would be adding way too many stuff into my reaction lineup. Going into today, because now it's not tomorrow anymore, but today, I'm only going to sleep 5 hours because I got to react to D4DJ episode 9. That one. And the reason why I stood up late is because I was like, you know what? I wanted to, react to Fate so badly because it came out, so I stood up late to be like, I got to wait for the Fate reaction, and it was worth it. And then pleasantly surprised that Yojo Shacho came out early. That made the wait for Fate a bit easier. But yeah. Yeah, I already know about Jujutsu Kaisen Anime Doji. Which is a shame. I was hoping that Jujutsu Kaisen would come sooner, but hey, you know what? Not much you can do there, you know? Not much you can do there. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions? And that they wanna ask? Anyone have any questions? I could answer them in the live chat, y'all. I actually love answering questions, for sure. Does anyone have any comments or questions or anything the extra thick? Do you have any questions, or Anime Doji or Jordan Avant? Any questions? I could answer them real quick, or anyone else too. Just before I leave the Winter 2021 Anime I'm Leaving video. Speaking of which, I'm actually shocked my jewelry, the animations actually did pretty well. Okay, yes! Alright, this is the type of stuff I love to see. I'm actually surprised I'm actually surprised it's doing better than I expected, actually. Oh, okay. I was actually going to answer your question seriously, extra thick. Oh. Man, that's actually one of my biggest regrets last year. I was hoping I would have been able to buy a REM shirt before the end of the year. But what prevented me from buying a REM shirt is just Jutaku Kiben. Because I heard that Jutaku Kiben 2 is going to get an extra episode next year. And I'm like, fuck! I might as well react to the original too, you know? Because apparently Jutaku Kiben 2 is a prequel to the original Jutaku Kiben, which kind of makes it confusing. Because apparently Jutaku Kiben 2019, it's its own separate entity and it's a reboot timeline. I'm like, my mind, it's getting wrecked. So that ended up being a surprise for me near the end of the year. For me. Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool when it comes to King's Raid coming back. I'm actually pumped up for it because it looks like all the Dark Elves are gonna die except for Rehet. I'm not trying to spoil it, y'all, but it looks like it. But yeah, that's how it's looking for King's Raid. But anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, damn, I miss Tam, man. Tam was so badass. It's gonna be sad seeing the girl react when she notices that Tam's not gonna be back. I remember reacting to the recap episode and it pissing me the hell off. For some reason, extra thick that week was the week of recaps. I'm like, fuck. Because in that specific week, it wasn't just Kingsford having a recap. It was Tomika, and I'm like, no. That week for me, when it comes to anime, was a nightmare. I was streaming towards my camera for so long. I was so angry that week. Yes, I streamed Animated Doji because that recap episode was awful. And then Tomika's recap episode was worse. Like, I thought Kingsford recap episode took the piss, but then Tomika's like, nah, we're gonna make something even more awful. And I'm like, oh boy. Thank you very much, Tomika, for just showing me how dumb you can really be. And that's a shame because Tomika in the last few episodes has actually been decent, but nah. It's like the writers thought, man, we've built a lot of goodwill with Tomiko, so why don't we mess it up by having a terrible recap episode? It's like, geez, why do they do these to themselves? The Tomika stuff, like, why? But yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole matter there when it comes to recaps. I dread recaps. I understand why recaps exist, but come on. No, I'm not going to see the recap again. No, I don't want to torture myself. I only need to see that once, and that's it. That nightmare. I don't need to see it again. I don't. Because that just sounds like torture. I don't want to torture myself. But yeah. Because it feels like cruel and unusual punishment whenever I see a recap episode. Because I'm like, man, this feels like deja vu all over again. At least that's my opinion on it. At least if you ask me. Now, in saying that though, Animated Doji, I'll give Kingsraid this much. At the very least, when it comes to Kingsraid, the characters are likable. I mean, I'll give it credit for that. I really like them all. So that was actually pretty darn nice. And on top of the characters being really likable, something else I like about Kingsraid too. I actually like how it has the guts to kill off some H characters sometimes. Definitely. Animated Doji, it might be the best fight, but I think it's unfair to be saying that though, because what if an anime shows up next year that's absolutely badass, Animated Doji? I don't think we can necessarily say. Now, trust me, Extra Thick. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that is good torture. That and Tomika's recap. Yo, Extra Thick, if you ever... No, I don't recommend you watching the Tomika series. That's fucking torture. No, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. But if you truly want to learn what suffering is, the Tomika series, that's a watch where you'll learn what true suffering is. In that series, you will go through like 20 episodes and you will see the same animation. The same animation reused for 3 minutes every episode. And it's mind-boggling. And then it goes even further by having a recap episode that uses the same reused animation reused in the episodes that they also reuse in the opening too. So you're not just seeing the same reused animation once per episode. You're seeing it twice. And then you're seeing that reused animation being reused again in the recap episode. And the recap episode even has the opening, which also reuses animation. Tomika's reuse animationception. Man, that series is definitely... But it's weird because Tomika has episodes that it's good, but then it can be so bad. That series is bipolar. Like with Tomika, you never know when you're going to get a really bad episode or a good episode. It's like, geez. That Tomika, that series is true torture though. At least its worst episodes are true torture. Well, yeah, I kind of do agree with you on the Attack on Titan CGI Animated Doji. And honestly... I'm not going to blame Studio Mappa. Studio Mappa isn't the blame. It's the manga publisher that's to blame for Attack on Titan. Because they didn't want to wait a year for Studio Wit. Which it's like, come on. You got us people, us fans, that actually pay money. And before anyone says that we have no right as fans to complain about Attack on Titan CGI, I disagree. I've been spending money to watch anime on streaming services. I have a Crunchyroll account. I have a Netflix account. I have a Funimation account. I have an HBO Max account. I have an Amazon account. So before any of y'all are like, oh, I have no right to complain, I actually do. I spend $59 a month on anime. And that's not including the times I do go to a movie theater to watch an anime movie or I buy an anime disc sometimes. Though it doesn't include that. Oh, the reason why I did animated reaction channel is because I don't even remember why. Oh, I remember why I did anime reaction channel because I started out doing anime reviews because I loved watching Jeremy Johns review movies, but I feel like doing anime because I love anime a lot, so that's why I did anime reactions because I thought Jeremy Johns was so freaking cool when he did his movie reviews. So that's why I did anime. But then I saw the anime reviews were performing like dog shit, so then I stopped doing anime reviews and I just did anime reactions. And the anime reactions actually were a lot funner to do because with anime reactions I can review the episode while watching it simultaneously. As for when I started watching anime, it's when in the '90s when I watched Dragon Ball Z on TV. I watched Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. It was definitely Dragon Ball Z that got me in the anime though. It was Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. And Mega Man, NC Warrior, and Digimon too. I actually remember buying a lot of Mega Man merchandise back in the day too. But Mega Man was a franchise that got me into video games. Dragon Ball Z was the one that got me into anime though. But yeah, that's why I did the anime reaction channel. I just thought Jeremy Jones had a cool channel. Oh, thank you very much, Anime Doji. Thank you. But yeah. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. Sweet. That's actually a pretty nice, cool, original answer. Oh, speaking of which, I almost forgot to... I'm going to mention to the Talker Reactions mashup that I finally did the Jewelry the Animation reaction. Because he's the one who requested it originally. I got to mention it to him, Because I finally did it. I finally did a request to someone asking me to react to an H anime. So, yeah. I'm actually surprised I got 40 views in like less than an hour, and it's old. Holy cow. I should really react to more retro H animes. Shit. 44 views in 24 minutes? That's more than I could have even imagined. Oh, wow. I'm surprised, actually. Huh. Oh, no, don't tell me Dragon Quest is delayed. No, I need my Dragon Quest, darn it. Really? I mean, honestly, Extra Thick, Fate, Prisma, Iliad isn't loot at all. But then again, I'm like the wrong person to ask because I watched over 300 H anime, so the standards of lewd for me are gonna vary from other people. My standards are lewd are, yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, that's gotta be it. My standards are so warped at this point, you know? Yeah, you know what? If someone ever asks me what a lewd anime is, don't even bother asking me because my expectations are so fucking warped at this point. Wait, are you sure, Anime Doji? I mean, I gotta make sure because if Dragon Quest is delayed, I gotta make sure that I can shift my personal plans. That's why. Are you sure? You're sure that Dragon Quest 2028 got delayed? Because I didn't know for sure. I need like an absolute source before I start to make plans. Because if that's the case, I'll make things more convenient when I try to react to Heaven's Official Blessings last episode. That's why I need to know. Let me see. I'll check though. I'll check on Crunchyroll. You know what? I can check real quick. They usually announce whether it's any changes. Oh, okay, you're sure. Alright, good. Because remember the last time someone said they're sure about something, it was an absolute lie. Because one time I was reacting to Saint Seiya and everyone told me Saint Seiya is a full adaptation, but then I found out that's a lie because Saint Seiya isn't a full adaptation because for Saint Seiya, apparently the Saint Seiya sequel manga Next Dimension hasn't been adapted, so Saint Seiya isn't a full adaptation. That's why I'm asking you to be sure because I was lied to when people told me that Saint Seiya was a full adaptation when it wasn't because Next Dimension is still on hiatus. That's all I was asking because I have been lied to before. That's why I was asking. Because after that, because just look at it from my perspective, man. I mean, Doji and Extra Thick. I react to 114 Saint Seiya episodes, thinking that it's completed. Then I found out that it's not completed. Then I'm like, really? It's not completed? And I went through all this just for that? You can kind of see why I'm a little paranoid now when people tell me that something's complete. That causes you to become paranoid when stuff like that happens. But yeah, that's why animated OG. I always like need to know the absolute answer, because after that experience with Saint Seiya, being told that it was a full adapter when it wasn't, kind of does make me a little bit question the information sources of people, you know. But yeah, not to say I didn't enjoy reacting to Saint Seiya, because I had a lot of fun, but in saying that though, I mean, it's gonna be kind of a pain if I react to everything in Next Dimensions and never gets adapted, you know? But hey, that's just my perception on the matter. And who knows? You think Next Dimension might get an adaptation someday? It might. I'm gonna still be optimistic for that. But anyways, any other questions though before I go? Or any requests? Not to say if anyone has a request, I'll guarantee that I'll do it, but I will consider it. I will definitely consider it for sure. You know? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Animated Doji. There's no Dragon Quest episode 14 today. Oh, I really want to see Dragon Quest. Darn. Alright, Animated Doji. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I actually checked. Extra thick. Here's the thing about Heaven's Feel. The thing about Heaven's Feel though is I'm late, so no one's gonna watch my Heaven's Feel reaction. My channel's too small, so I'm already got that disadvantage. So that's why when it comes to Heaven's Feel, I'm gonna think about it, because I'm sure no one's gonna watch it. Because usually when I'm late, no one watches my videos. Usually. Unless it's an H anime. That's like the only time where I'll have turnout. No matter if I'm like 2 years, 14 years, 20 years late. That's the only time people will show up if I react to an H anime. I could be like 30 years late and people will show up. But if it's like a normal anime, if I don't do it early, no one's going to watch it. That's just the way it is. Even being late by 3 hours, no one watches the video. That's pretty much it. I mean, Nico Nico Ni. I guess I'm trying to think. Well, I do get turnout. H animes get me a lot of turnout. Those like no matter what, no matter when I react to an H anime, those get turnout no matter what. I guess Golden Kamuy did really well for me. I was actually late for the last reaction by like 14 hours. I guess Golden Kamuy, I could put that as it got me turnout no matter what. Golden Kamuy did pretty well for me. I know other things got turned out for me though when I was late. Mordao Sushi did amazing. I was super late on all those reactions. Mordao Sushi got amazing turnout. Hammond's Official Blessing. You know what? No, scratch that. Aside from H animes, Don't Hawk seem to get turnout for me even if I'm late too. But for normal anime, I don't seem to have much luck, save for maybe Golden Kamuy. And you know what? I guess Healing Good Pretty Cure does do well for me sometimes too if I'm late. And Digimon 2020 does do well for me if it's a big episode. If it's a small tier episode, then it doesn't get turned out if I'm late. For sure though, I do get turnout if I'm early though. If I'm early for a reaction, I usually get good turnout. That's just how the channel has always rolled. Only does well if I'm early, but if I'm late, it usually doesn't, save for a few exceptions. Oh, Shadowverse actually gets good turnout. Almost forgot about Shadowverse. Yeah. Gotta actually mention that too. That usually does well for me, Shadowverse. For sure. Can't believe I almost forgot about that one. But yeah, that does well for me. Gotta give it. Well, Nico Nico Ni, I do that already. Remember, for summer, spring, and fall, I react to every show. Remember? I reacted to everything. Like, you can even check my playlist. I reacted to every non-sequel, non-spin-off anime for the spring, summer, and fall season. So don't worry, I do that. I'm like even people say like, wow, you react to this anime? And like when I usually get comments, like people are surprised I react to a show. So don't worry, I actually already do that. Now, in saying that though, well, that's because I bought. Oh yeah, the reason why for the mic is the. Oh, actually, let me show you the new mic I bought. And the reason why it took so long to buy a mic, y'all. Wait, I can't find my box. Yo, it's a Lavalier box. I couldn't find it. As for Ludi003, I'll actually I have something better for you than the receiver reaction. I'll link it right now. Oh, I forgot. I lost my box. Oh darn. Found it. This is the box. I'll answer your question, Ludi003. I actually have a good answer to your question. For Muskio Tensei, I have something better for you. I reacted to the first 2 episodes, actually. Ludi003. I actually already reacted to it. I'll link it right now. Yeah, because I saw the pre-air version. Apparently, on Fansubbers got the pre-air versions of the first 2 episodes, so I didn't react to the preview. Instead, I reacted to episode 1 and 2. That's what I meant when I said I have something better for you than a preview reaction. I straight up skipped reacting to the preview, and I reacted to episodes 1 and 2. Because, yeah, that's how I roll. I don't react to previews. I react to episodes. Here it is. So, Ludi's 003, I reacted to Muskio Tensei episodes 1 and 2. Back to back. Here's the link. And it was fun. I loved the first 2 episodes, and people loved it too. People loved the reaction. Apparently my Muskio Tensei video has 15 likes and 6 dislikes, so it was loved. And don't worry, my episodes 1 and 2 reactions are back to back, so you don't have to click on separate videos. It's on the same one, so you'll be able to watch it all in one sitting. No problem. It was really fun. Now I can answer Nico Nee's question. Oh, yeah, this is the Lavalier microphone that I bought. I saved up, because remember, reason why I couldn't get a mic earlier is because, remember, I do spend $59 a month. I literally, on my channel, I sink in $600 a year in my channel. $600. That's how much money I spend on the channel. $600 on it. And that's not even including the anime bill. That's just on streaming services. I spend $600 a year because in the US, there's so many darn streaming services that I'm like, gotta spend money on this. Gotta spend money on this. Oh, I gotta spend money on this. I'm like, dang it. That's why when Crunchyroll was bought out, I was like, yes. Thank you, Funimation. Maybe then I can save some fucking money. But even then, Funimation's taking their sweet ass time because they have to do all the contracting to get the deals. And I'm like, darn it, Funimation, work faster so that I can have one less streaming service to pay for, you know? Oh, but yeah, that's why there's so... Yeah, that's where I spend my money, Nico Ni, on streaming services. Oh, no, the reason why I watch it legally, Nico Ni, is because with my channel, I used to actually lose money on the channel, but at least in the last 4 months, it's to the point where now it makes more financial sense to watch the episode earlier because I work sometimes, so I need to react to the episode before I go to work. So that's why I spend the extra money, because literally, if I wait for the non-official sites to have the episode, I'd be working by then, and I wouldn't be able to react to the episode until like 12 hours later. So that's why I spend the money. And even before I had like larger amounts of work, I did it anyway because people were like, because it was in, I think it was in Sugoi's reaction mashup. In Sugoi's, when people are watching the keep your hands off the Eizouken, some people were like, oh man, these anime fans only watch anime on non-legal streaming services, and I was thinking, wait, the hell? I spend money on legal streaming services. So that's when I started getting addicted to announcing right before I start an episode, I'm gonna watch it from Crunchyroll's website, I'm gonna watch it from Funimation, I'm gonna watch it from Netflix. Reason why I do that is so that when I watch an episode, If I were to ever see a comment on someone's mashup channel saying that these people don't watch it legally, I'll just say I watch it legally. I announce where I watch it right before I start the live reaction video. That's also why I do it too. So that no one is like, Anime Kid, and you have no right to complain. You don't spend money in anime. Oh no, I spend more money than the typical anime fan. I spend $600 a year, so if anyone's like, I have no right to complain about anime, I'm like, no, I do. I am the type of fan that keeps a lot of this shit. Well, I'm one of the fans. I know there's mega fans that spend more money than me. I know there's fans like spend like $10,000, $10,000 a year just for anime. Those are like the super ultra mega fans. But I'm up there though. I spend $600 a year. So yeah, that's why I use legal streaming services. But anyways, hope that answered your question, Nico. That's like the long, super long version of the answer. But yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ludi003. And I can answer, and let me react to your comment too. Oh, that's pretty cool then. If it can compete with Ray Zero, then I'm really excited for Mushoku Tensei then. That's awesome. I'm actually really excited for it. Sweet. Oh, an extra thick about the Demon Slayer movie. I know it's out already, and I'll react to the Demon Slayer movie when I get the chance. Reason why I didn't react to the Demon Slayer movie is because back in the day I didn't get a lot of views on the Demons. Oh shit. I was thinking of Goblin Slayer. Fuck. Yes, I'll react to the Demon Slayer movie. Wow. It's because of my time zone. It's past midnight. But yes, extra thick. When the Demon Slayer movie comes out officially on BD, I will react to it. It will happen for sure. Just a matter of time. Whenever it releases online, I'll react to it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm reacting to all the non-sequel and non-spin-offs, Nico. So yes, I'll be reacting to it because it's a non-sequel, non-spin-off. If anime is a non-sequel, non-spin-off, I'm reacting to it. At least as much as before my mind burns out. I haven't gone through burnout yet. Yeah, I am. I've been doing it for 3 seasons straight. Although I keep on telling people though that, well, I'm doing this now, but if I were to go into burnout, I'll make a video because there's only so much anime I can watch before I burn out. Thankfully, I haven't been burned out actually. If anything, watching more animes has actually made me happier. But I mean, burnout happens to almost anyone though. You never know. You never know. For me, I don't think I'll go through burnout anytime soon though. Because I noticed that the more animes I watch, it is just so dang quick. You get used to it. Like the more reaction videos you do, you just get quicker in making the tags. And because during the openings, it's easy. When it's an opening I've seen multiple times, I just make tags for a different video, or I just do thumbnail hunts for like a minute and 30 seconds while also talking to the screen too. You just get super used to it at that point. Let's see. Murasaki Picnic and Wonder Egg Priority. Are those gonna be regular animes? I don't remember seeing those on the live chart, any chart. I mean, that's pretty cool. Murasaki Picnic. Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna copy and paste it. And who knows? Maybe if I react to an episode, I might even do it drunk. One of the reactions one of these days. I might just do something like that, just for the lulz. Maybe. I'm gonna think about it. Because if I do that, then I might knock myself the hell out for other reaction videos. But hey, you never know. I'll consider that too, because why not? But of course, it'd be for an anime that looks like it's gonna be bad though. I'll probably pick out an anime that's gonna have like one of the worst studios involved, and I'll probably set it for that. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for informing me on Wonder Egg Priority. I was gonna for sure react to it, but now that I see the pre-key visual, it looks good. All right. Now let me see the other one that you mentioned, Ludi003. Let me see. Because I have the live chart. Oh, fuck. I have the live chart on right now. Let's see. I don't see the picnic one though. I don't see the other one you mentioned. I only see Wonder Egg Priority. Maybe the other one got. Oh, okay. I see it now. Oh, it's on a Monday. That I'm reacting to that, but I'll probably like 13 hours after it premieres because I do work around those hours, so that one's not gonna be early. For the Sekai Picnic, I'm gonna react to that really late because I'm gonna be doing that once I get back from work. I'm not gonna be able to react to Urasaki Picnic early. Yeah, because it's a Monday. At least, yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays, the early reactions, they're not gonna be doable for me. Same with One Egg Priority. I'll be working for those two. Oof. Damn, this sucks. Because One Egg Priority looks really good. But yeah, I'm gonna be super late on that one. Man. And it has to be on a Tuesday too. Darn it, it looks so good. Don't worry though. Don't worry though, Lodi003. I'll react to those. It's just that if they get lower views, they'll be on like lower priority list. Pretty much the higher the views, they'll get the reaction first. Lower the views, they'll get the reaction last. That's how I usually go. So unless it's a final episode, and I usually give priority to the final episode, even if it gets lower views. That's how I do it for my channel anyway. Oh, well, yeah, Mutsuki Tensei actually came out early, Anime Doji. Episodes 1 and 2 have their pre-air versions. They came out super early, actually. Oh, and thank you, Liddy003. I'm excited for Wonder Egg Priority. That one looks really darn nice. I'm hyped up for that one. The key visual won me over. Like, damn. It's gorgeous. And actually, let me see how many animes they're going to be for next season. Just to see how much I'm going to have to... Is there any other questions I missed? Let's see if I answered one before I keep on talking. Let's see. Okay, extra thick. I think I answered all your questions, I think. Let me see. But yeah, again, just to make sure in case you missed it, I will be reacting to Demon Slayer. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of sequels, Nico Ni, but thankfully for me, I haven't seen a lot of those series, so I won't have to react to those. I'm like, alright. They'll make it a little bit easier for me. No, it looks like I answered every question. Cool. But yeah, these are the... I'm doing a head count right now on the next season. I'm probably going to react to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Oh man, next season's stack. I might actually react to 50. Wow. 50 animes. Oh boy. Next season's going to be a big one for me. When it comes to the amount of content I can make. Yeah, you don't have to wait on Doji. The pre-air version's out online. You can find it. Oh yeah, that's where I saw. Well, I saw a website that put up the episode that the translators actually did too. Yeah, that's how I saw Ludi003. Not off of Discord server, but someone got that Discord server video and they posted it on one of the other sites that are non-official. There you go. But yeah, that's where I saw Mutsuki Tensei, episodes 1 and 2. And honestly, that's a cool name, Nico Ni, for a YouTube channel. That is a cool name. It's actually pretty badass channel name, actually. Speaking of which, I'll also be reacting to the Given movie. For those of you curious, I'll be reacting to the Given movie. That's going to be a must-watch for me. So don't worry about that. Oh, thank you. I'm actually lucky that Re:Zero lands on a Wednesday. I'll actually be able to react to Re:Zero early, so y'all don't have to worry about that. It'll be happening. And it'll be fun. At least for me, I'll have fun reacting to it. Oh, yeah, I keep on forgetting. I'm going to tell Talk of Reactions Mashup that I finally reacted to Jewelry the animation. Gotta inform him on that. Let me actually comment on this channel. While I do that, y'all can think of a question that I can answer while I type out a comment on Otaku Reactions Mashup channel. But yeah. Oh, okay, so does anyone have any questions? Or any potential requests? I can answer them real quick. Oh, yeah. Wait, okay, okay, I'm gonna tap out. Alright, cool. It actually is good, given. I think it's good, actually. Yeah, I'd say given's good. I think the characters are nice, although it is a yaoi though, so I don't know. Depending on your thoughts on yaois, you might not want to watch it. I think it's good regardless. For me, when it comes to yaoi, I'm neutral. I've seen some good yaois. I'm actually, ironically enough, Ludi 003, I have seen more yaois than Yuri animes actually, because in the last few seasons, there's been more yaois than Yuris. Rarely do you see a Yuri nowadays, but you see a lot of yaois. So many yaois. It feels, yeah. But yeah, it's good. The Given's actually good. I'd actually recommend it because I actually like it. Characters are nice. It's got good music, and it's definitely got one of my favorite EDs. I loved reacting to it. It was absolutely awesome, at least in my opinion. And it's getting a sequel too, so hey, the series seems to be doing well for itself anyway. Oh, thank you for the info animated. OG asked for Nico Nico Ni. Oh, all right. But regardless, though, if you ever do want to mention the request, you can mention it on the comment or live chat one of these days, and I'll consider it. Not saying that to me reacting to a request or low, but it ain't impossible either. Mm-hmm. For sure. Mm-hmm. Huh. There you go. Just had to make sure I posted on Talker Reactions Mashups channel. Just had to make sure to inform him that I actually reacted to the animation. Because I know for sure that in my channel, sometimes YouTube doesn't put out notifications. Oh, there was intense siren noises? Oh yeah, it's because right now in the area I live in, there's like a lot of fireworks. Oh, I thought you. Oh shit, extra thick. I thought you meant to in the place I live in. Oh, but that's actually pretty cool, Ludi 003. Actually, yeah, I'm actually neutral towards Yaoi and Yuri too. As long as the writing's good, I really don't care if it's a Yuri or Yaoi. If anything, one of my fave animes is actually Yaoi. It's Aoi no Kusabi. I really loved it, so yeah. I mean, it's the anime, y'all. Like you rarely see yaois, and I mean you already see Yuri nowadays. Yaois seem to sell more than Yuris. Like no joke, I actually keep up with pre-orders, and Yuri's usually so bad, but yaois they sell a lot. I'm like, damn. I'll repeat it again. Yuri animes they usually sell like trash, but yaois sell gangbusters in comparison to Yuri animes. It's like the distance is vast. I'm like, holy cow! Oh, it's Aoi no Kusabi. I actually used to have a reaction to that when I used to use footage back in the day, and it was one of my best reaction videos that I had to delete because King Records was being a little female dog about it, about my Andrew reactions, and they gave me like 2 copyright strikes, so I had to delete all my reactions with footage. But I remember that for Aoi no Kusabi, people did love that reaction. I had to delete it though. It was sad. But yeah. Honestly, it really made me sad because Aoi no Kusabi, that was one of my best reaction videos. I actually even teared up at its final episode. And I took like literally 3 hours of making that video. It was worth it, but it's gone forever. Damn. Actually, extra thick. Yeah, Yuri H anime are rare. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I saw a Yuri H anime. Can't remember. I mean, that could be it, Nico Nico Ni, but I think something else about Yaoi too. I heard that, at least when it comes to anime. I actually know, I have no idea why Yaoi's so more. They just happen to be lucky, I guess. Oh, I mean, oh yeah, I'll type the name right now. Here we go. Aoi no Kusabi. Watch the original, not the remake, because the remake, it doesn't adapt the whole thing. So watch the original. Just giving you a heads up. Unless you don't... I mean, the remake does have some pretty nice and beautiful looking animation, though. I ain't gonna lie, but... Just watch the original if you want a complete story. Watch the remake if you want to see pretty visuals. I mean, the thing about the remake is it spaces things out better. It just never got to adapt the full thing. Yeah, I watch American movies, Animated Doji. I recently watched Wonder Woman, too. But yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely anytime there's like a viewing of like a H anime or a yaoi or a yuri, it's best to lock the door just to play it safe. You got a good point there, extra thick. Definitely. But yeah, I do. Don't worry though, Anime Doji. I do watch American movies. A lot of them actually, and some of them are fun actually. I enjoy them. I enjoy them. But anyways, yeah, that's the name. I think it's worth a check out. Well, yeah, the fruit. Oh yeah, fruit baskets. From what I've heard, yeah, definitely the remake kicks the ass of the original in every single regard. Like the original, it's just dead at this point. It's better not to even acknowledge it existed because Studio Dean. But speaking of which, when it comes to Studio Dean, man, they've got some bad luck. It's like they get overshadowed. With Fruit Baskets, TMS Productions just fucking does a slam dunk with the series. And then with what's it called? And then with the Fate series, Ufotable just completely takes over the franchise. It's like Studio Dean, you gotta step up your game, y'all. You got to. Well, yeah, it's Studio Dean. Studio Dean is terrible. Well, for Studio Chef, I wouldn't really hope much for them, Nico Nico Ni, because don't get me wrong, the Solid Level Kit looked good, but it didn't look absolutely visually gorgeous, though. It just looked really good. So I don't even know if we can expect anything from Studio Chef anymore. You know? Yeah. I really wouldn't put out much hope in Studio Chef anymore. Who knows? They might surprise us all, though, but highly doubt that. I've learned in anime it's better just to be negative and pessimistic than hope for the best, because usually the worst thing happens in anime. Usually studio changes happen, or something doesn't get a season two. And it's best not to have much hope so that when something good happens, there's a pleasant surprise. At least that's what I learned. Anyways. Yeah, and it sounds like there's gunfire outside. It's not gunfire though, it's just people with the fireworks. Which is cool in my book, I actually dig that. Best people have fun with fireworks, you know? Just as long as it's safe anyway. Speaking of which, I cannot time my Jewelry the animation reaction perfectly because literally that series is like a New Year's themed, so that worked out perfectly for me. Oh yeah, Natsu no Taizai. It is, yeah, I saw some of the visuals, Anime Doji. It was offensive just looking at it. I'm like, dang, how can they even feel happy about that? Yeah, as for, oh yeah, Bakemonogatari looks so darn lit. Same with Madoka Magica. I hope Studio Shock can make shows like that again, where they actually take risks again. Remember, Extra Thick, there's a chance I might not even react to it because I'm going to be watching that with Crimson Tynan. And he doesn't want to do reaction videos. He just wants to watch the anime, so... If I do watch Heaven's Feel, if I do watch it with him, it's probably going to be just watching it for fun. Or who knows, I might watch it in reaction. I'll think about it, but it's likely going to be watching it with Crimson Tide though. Oh, that's why Mushoku Tensei had really good animation episode 1. Good. Good. Now, that is some nice stuff. I mean, I'm not going to blame you for skipping on Anata no Taizai. I mean, Studio Dean, it looks like they don't even care about quality. I mean, maybe some people in that studio do. It's probably just the executives. I'm not going to, you know what, I'm not going to blame the animators. It's the executives in Studio Dean that are probably doing a bad job. It's got to be it. I don't think no animator is going to look at the paper and be like, yes, I'm proud of drawing this shitty drawing. I don't think any animator is going to be like that. So it's probably the executives being greedy. But then again, I've heard that the Natsu no Taizai manga is pretty terrible now, so I guess in a way we could say that it having a bad adaptation isn't the worst thing in the world, because even the manga fans seem to hate Nanatsu no Taizai's manga ending a lot. And I mean a lot, because I heard they really messed it up so badly. I'm like, dang, how's that even possible? Hamid Oji, that's... I think anything's better than Seven Deadly Sins, though, Season 4. I think anything will beat it. And also thank you for the information, Ludi003. Pretty darn cool, actually. Information right there. Let's see. Any other questions, though? From, say, Extra Thick or Ludi003 Anime Dojo or Nico Nico Ni? Before I go? Because I could answer them real quick before I click off. Yeah, because I gotta wake up in like 4 hours to react to D4DJ. That's why I'm asking if there's any other questions. Because, yeah, D4DJ, I gotta make sure I react to that one. To start off the year pretty strong, I gotta make sure my D4DJ reaction's still early. Yeah, because my time zone it's like 12:54 a.m. I gotta wake up at 4:45. No, yeah, it's 5:45 a.m. so that I can turn on my laptop and it can boot up right before I load up the D4DJ episode. But yeah, let's see. Is there any other questions though? Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta make sure you go for dinner extra thick. Food's important. Alright. Oh yeah, true, yeah, 4 hours isn't healthy. You're right, Nico Nico Ni. I mean, that's what kind of affected me in Transformers when I reacted to it. Like, I reacted to one episode, couldn't do the rest until way later because of sleep hours. And yeah, Anime Doji, I watch American movies. I watched Wonder Woman recently, and I'm gonna definitely watch Soul pretty soon. But anyways, before I go, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who commented in the lab chat. Thank you, Anime Doji, Extra Dick, Jordan Advant, Nico Nico Ni, Ludi003. Thank y'all very much for commenting in the live chat. Hope you all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a happy new year and a fantastic day, y'all. Later.